Hi. Oh, somebody gave me Aurora interviews to do. Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so I'm gonna react to Aurora doing the auto-tune interview. I don't know what this means, but we're gonna watch it. All right, let's check it out.
Tap, skippity tap tap. And a boom 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 boom. Oh yeah, hello, welcome to.
So your new album is out today. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling very nice. Very good. It's very cool.
I've read in an old interview that you are collecting moths. Are you still doing it?
Yeah.
Okay, how many do you have now?
I have maybe 52.
Okay, that's a lot. Do you want to find a special moth?
No, I just I really like them. I really like moths because nobody likes them because they're a bit. I don't know. People like the butterflies, don't they? I like the moths. I really do. But only if I find them dead already.
You are into heavy metal music, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite metal song of all time?
Oh, wow. That's really hard. There is any song by Gojira. It's a French metal band. But I think maybe...
Gojira.
No, right now, I'm really into Violent Pornography by System of a Down.
Yes!
But it has some really cool parts that I really like.
Do you still think...
Dude, hold on. I was just jamming to that, like, literally, like, what, 2 weeks ago with a really good friend of mine. Oh, my God, that's so awesome. And Aurora is also a fan. Oh, dude, that is so cool. Gojira, also, I've never listened to Gojira. I've been hearing that name pop up. So if you guys know anything about Gojira, let me know in the comments. Inform me, please. All right, back to the interview.
You're bad at tweeting?
Yes.
Okay, what is your worst tweet ever?
It was quite funny because I saw a tweet I did a few years ago. And I saw that I had written, it's hard to travel because you miss your cat or something. And then a week later, when I had like no followers, I tweeted, I have no cat. It was just to no one, so it was quite it was quite funny.
What's your personal autotune anthem?
I think
my God, it's so funny.
The most classic one of them all. Do you believe in love after love? That's a really great song. I love it.
Yeah.
The verses are so strange, but I love the choruses. They're amazing, and Cher is just lovely. I really love that song, actually.
I think a big topic of your new album is nature, right? What's your favorite place in nature? Maybe Norway.
Just anywhere that's far away from where people have been. It's nice when you get the feeling that you're the first one to walk a place. It's not often you can have that. So I really enjoy when I feel like, I'm the first one here. So in the forest. I love the forest.
What's your favorite Norwegian song?
I'm really into folk music, actually. I'm really inspired by the melodies and the darkness in them. I think my favorite must be, it's like a lullaby about a troll, a mother who's a troll, who's putting her little troll children to bed. Når troll må ha lagt sine 11 små troll og bundet den fast I vanten, så synger han sakte de 11 små troll. The notes doesn't even exist in the autotune. Oh yeah, boof. It's very sad, but she's putting her children to bed, and I love it.
I also read in an old interview that you always lose your shoes.
I do. I have a long history with bare feet. I loved being barefoot when I was a little this small a few years ago. I really love being barefoot. It's so good for your body, so good for your back, and it feels, I don't know, it's hard for me to keep my shoes on when I do shows because I dance, and it's hard to dance with like something weird attached to the end of my feet.
So that's it already. Feel free to sing everything you want to now.
Hello world, this is the one note song. Welcome to the club, my beaches. That's my new song. It's actually inspired by nature. No, actually I hate to have autotune on my voice because it doesn't let me hit the notes I want to hit. But it feels a bit like you are. It's maybe how you would sound if you were heavily sedated. Hello, my name is Aurora, and I just had a lovely talk with Autotune at Diffuse, and if you want to, you can watch it later. And please subscribe to the Diffuse thing.
Oh my God, that was remarkable. That was such a great interview. I want to watch more Aurora interviews. Let's go. Let's check it out.
This is the Energy Startalk with Aurora.
Hi.
Good to have you here.
Good to be here.
Thanks for coming. First of all, where is Manchester?
Oh, don't talk about him. He makes me so sad. They took him away from me on the airport in London. I was going to Amsterdam, and then they said balloons aren't allowed in the airport.
Can you tell us about Manchester? Who
Is that a balloon? I don't know what they're talking about.
is Manchester?
Oh,
That's a tragic
Manchester.
story.
Manchester was my best friend for 3 days. But I grew really fond of him. Like I had a sound check in Manchester. Manchester, I mean.
Manchester.
And we had a sound check, and suddenly a red balloon just fell from the roof out of nowhere. He just, like an angel, he just fell from the sky, and I thought, that balloon should definitely be my friend. You know, as you do when that happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I went down to him and I
True.
thought, oh, my child.
Oh.
And I found a pen, which I took from a fan, standing outside.
Didn't
and
give it
I
back.
drew, I did actually, and I drew a face on him, and I named him Manchester.
Like after Manchester.
No, nothing to do with Manchester.
No, it's just a good name actually.
Yeah, so Manchester. And I took him to Chinese
Oh, you went to
restaurants.
not to you didn't go to China with him.
No, but Chinese restaurants.
Ah.
We went
alright.
to many restaurants together.
Been out for a good date night with Manchester.
That's
But
so
so
sweet.
Manchester came to you when you were in England, but originally you're from Norway.
Yeah.
How would you introduce yourself in Norwegian language? How would that sound?
Hei, jeg heter Aurora Aksnes, og jeg kommer fra Bergen, og jeg en viking.
I think the last thing you said was you're a real Viking.
Yes.
It's a funny language actually. Sounds really cute.
Oh.
Let's look at a few short questions to get to know you a bit better. What would your friends say, Aurora? What is typical for you? What's like a typical habit you always have?
Oh, well, I spend too much time inside my head, inside my brain, more than on the outside of my body. So I dream too much, and sometimes even when I'm on stage, I can drift away while talking, and then I can space out, and I just stare into the air for like a minute, and then I'm like, okay, let's do another song. And I've been standing there quiet. I'm very bad at I space out way too much.
Yeah.
So I guess they would say that I'm way too easily distracted.
But it can be very relaxing. We have a word in Germany for that. We call it a glotzer, which means a starer. You just keep
I am
staring.
a glotzer. I stare
you
at
you
people
get
too.
a glotzer. If you get one, like this is
Oh,
what you
A
get
glotzer.
into.
Well,
Yeah.
I am.
You are.
I know.
You are a glotzer.
If you get it, then I'm there with you.
Probably. What's the question you get asked the most at the moment, either from interviews like me or from friends
Oh,
or
from
fans?
well, I guess what I think about being in all the hype. People ask me a lot, and I say it's strange.
Just strange.
It is mostly strange.
Why is it strange?
It's strange when people see so much in you. When you're just, I'm just a girl from Norway, and I happen to write songs, and I like to write songs, and that's just what I do.
Yeah.
And who I am, I guess. But it's weird when people see so much in you.
So what's probably the most crazy thing that has happened to you since all that started?
Well, everything. It's just being here right now in Germany, talking to you. that you can't see, but I can see him. He's real.
Nobody knows.
No.
Maybe I'm just the male Siri from
Yes.
the iPhone.
Yes.
True.
I don't know. Everything is strange. It was very unexpected. I never thought this would happen when I wrote songs in my room when I was 9.
So you started quite early. I heard from other musicians that the ideas for their songs, they come in the strangest situations. Like some people, some other musicians, they come to the ideas of their songs while they are showering or in the bathtub or somewhere.
Yeah,
Is
but
this
it's
special?
not strange, I think, because if you are in a quiet place, as a shower is, or a bathtub, I guess, you get really inspired because it's kind of like when you're in a quiet room or in a quiet place, your mind kind of opens up.
And where's the place where you find your best ideas?
Well, I find a lot of ideas in the shower, but I forget them when I go out of the shower. It's kind of
So like a waterproof microphone in your
yes,
shower.
I should definitely find one.
I shouldn't actually. Would sound horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sing
I
in the
don't know.
shower a lot.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
Well, it's good.
I love it. It's great, but my flatmates, they don't actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's talk about you and your hair. I'm always like wondering, is it blonde or is it grey?
I think it's
Colour.
grey. Sometimes it's purple. It's kind of like a magical head. It decides how to look like in different lights.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It does look like perfect mixture of grey and blonde. I don't know. Actually.
I think it is a bit grey. I just like the idea of that I can look like a 90-year-old person from behind.
And then you turn around and are only like you're
No, I look
19.
19.
That's actually crazy, and you already yeah. Katy Perry said about you and your music. Oh, finally, there's some music that is giving me the bruises and goosebumps. How does that feel if Katy Perry says that about your music?
Well, I remember thinking it was quite strange when I woke up, because that doesn't really happen every morning.
No.
Definitely not. And that too was mostly strange, because it's kind of like that a celebrity world seems like another world, doesn't it? Because I don't know, it must be weird, because everyone knows who they are, but they don't know who you are. Then suddenly they know who you are, because suddenly she knew who I was for at least those minutes, because she tweeted about me, so she must have known who I was for those minutes. When she tweeted about me anyway, you have to edit all this right afterwards. 'Cause I really
That's all right. Just talk. It's interesting.
And then, so I woke up, and what did I do? I saw the tweet, and I thought, that's really strange. And it made me happy, because when people say nice things, you get happy. That's what you do, isn't it? So it made me happy. But I don't really care that much about who the nice words come from.
Oh,
Because nice words are nice words. And Katy Perry is also just a human, a very busy and talented woman, of course, but she's also just a woman that enjoys music, like people do.
But that's very, very wise, actually. Like, for a 19-year-old, that's pretty wise, actually. So, let's talk about you. How is it to grow up in Norway?
Oh.
I think the first thing that comes up to my mind is cold, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, it is quite cold, but only in winter time. But actually this year we didn't have snow on Christmas Eve. The snow came 3 days after Christmas Eve.
Oh, no.
Bad timing, actually.
Yes, I have not forgiven snow yet. But it is quite cold, but sometimes we have warm summers. We didn't last year, we didn't have summer almost, it just rained. But I think this year we're gonna have a warm summer. I feel it in my belly.
You feel that?
Yeah.
How is the weather going to be next week? You feel that too?
No, I just feel the seasons.
Ah. And have you always been feeling that?
Yeah, kind of. But I think all Norwegians do.
And have you been true?
Yes, we always have right.
Sure?
Because we knew that last year.
I'll
we
get
wouldn't
back to
get
you. If this summer is not going to be pretty hot, I'll get back to you. Because you promised me. When I was in South Africa last year, I met a girl from Norway.
Oh.
And she was really nice. I really liked her. But the one thing that was really strange, as a German, I'm used to drinking alcohol because that's like one of our traditional things to drink beer. I'm from Bavaria, where is it
For
like
breakfast as well.
no, not for breakfast. But I'm from Bavaria, where like beer belongs to the basic things of your nutrition stuff. I don't know
Yeah, I
how
get,
to
I
say
get
that.
that. Very nice.
And she, that girl from Norway.
All right, so I'm gonna cut this interview short, but it looks like my phone's gonna run out of space. So, all right. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I love watching Aurora. She's so awesome. She's amazing and incredible. Anyways, if you liked watching this video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And we'll see you next week. Oh fuck! It ran out of. Damn it. That sucks.